So, 3 months ago, I started my journey to naturally increase my testosterone levels, and I now have my final blood test result in. It's now time to see if I was able to swing things around in this final month and hit my target. Firstly, if you've been following this journey over the last 3 months, then thank you so much. The comments, the likes, all of it has been fantastic, and I really appreciate all of the support. So, a quick recap. I started this journey not because I was experiencing some side effects of low levels of testosterone, but rather because I did a full body blood test and I noticed that I had 308 nanograms per deciliter of testosterone in my blood. And although that is within the normal range, it is on the low side. And with there being so many videos out there about the benefits of high levels of testosterone, I challenged myself. Would it be possible to naturally increase my testosterone levels over a 3-month period and maybe even start to experience some of the benefits that come from having higher testosterone? After a big increase in month 1, in the last video, I actually shared that my testosterone levels had gone down from 429 to 392 nanograms per deciliter. And I really put this down to not following my exercise and nutrition plan as well as I could have, and relying too much on supplements. And although it was disappointing, it did give me a kick up the backside to really try my best this month and really put my all into this. And I'm happy to report that that's exactly what I did. So I was able to sleep really well this month. I got the full 8 hours every night. I started to lift heavier again in my workouts, and I introduced more fats into my diet again. Steak and eggs became my new best friend, and I drank so much milk you might mistake me for some sort of serial killer. Supplementing was not a problem again this month, just as it wasn't a problem in previous months. I just made sure that my supplements were next to my bed so that I never forgot to take them. And again, my supplement regime was the same as in previous months. So it was a multivitamin, vitamin D, omega-3, boron, and Phaedrogia agrestis. You'll notice that I still didn't pull the trigger on Tongat Ali or ashwagandha. Again, I didn't want to experience some of the side effects that people report when taking these supplements. So, to recap, I was able to follow my sleep, exercise, nutrition, and supplement plan to the letter this month, and I'm very happy with that. Now, let's get to the result, the grand finale. Day 1, I had 308 nanograms per deciliter. 1 month later, I'd increased that to 429. We hit a speed bump in month 2, and my levels dropped to 392 nanograms per deciliter. And now, at the end of this journey, I have 464 nanograms per deciliter of testosterone in my blood. That is an 18% increase in the last month, and totally over the 3-month period, a 51% increase. Now, did I hit my target of doubling my testosterone from 300 to 600? No. But did I persevere? Did I hit roadblocks and keep going? Did I stick to my plan and end up over a 3-month period increasing my testosterone by 50%? Absolutely. Now, I'm normally a pretty modest guy. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I am proud of myself on this one. I think this is something I can be proud of, and more importantly, I've proved to myself that consistency is key, and that I have the potential to even increase this further if I stick to the plan for a longer period of time. More on that later. Now, I'm not going to share all of my learnings and my experiences in this video. I think it would be more valuable if I make a completely separate video on that. But I do want to share a little bit about next steps. This is going to be the last blood test for a while. They're quite expensive to do. I've actually spent over £400 over the last 3 months on these blood tests. And although that's not a crippling amount, it's not trivial either. So I will continue with this plan over the next 6 months, and then I will do another blood test in 6 months' time and report the results back to you then. It's important to note that during this entire journey, I've been in a calorie deficit, and I think this has played a massive role in my testosterone levels. I've been restricting calories for about 7 months, and from what I've read, restricting calories can have a massive impact on your testosterone levels, especially a prolonged calorie deficit. But I'm happy to say that this diet is coming to an end, and next week I'm actually going to be starting my first ever bulk. So a newbie bulk. I'm going to be documenting this bulk on this channel, providing update videos. I really want to share what I learn, mistakes I make, and obviously progress reports on the bulk. It's going to be awesome, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. But what I'm also excited about is doing this blood test again in 6 months' time. I'll have had 6 months of bulking, 6 months of being in a calorie surplus and lifting heavier, and maybe I'll even get to that 600 nanograms per deciliter, or maybe even a little bit higher, we'll see. So there we have it, guys. Very simply, by sleeping more, by lifting heavier weights, by introducing more fats into my diet, and by taking some very basic supplements, I've been able to naturally increase my testosterone levels by 50% in a 3-month period. That's what worked for me. I hope it works even better for you. Again, thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. It's been an absolute pleasure. I will see you in the next video.